Audio. We live? All right. We are live. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the TASG Watch Party. Happy Tuesday night for yet another episode of Andor. This is week two, but we're already on episode four. In the last episode, the buyer has finally arrived, and now they are being. No, I forgot to change that. Dang it. Hold up. Hold on. We ain't watching Legacy Lakers. We're watching Andor S1E4. It's been a massive shift in the type of series that we've been getting from both Star Wars and Disney Plus, and it's been a very welcome change. So we welcome you to this broadcast and our simulcast, which we are for the first time in a very long time. We are including Twitch TV. Which, by the way, I just need to double check that. And we are live. So we are live on three platforms right now. This is really going to thin out our audience. We're live on TASG Vlogs and More on YouTube, TAS Gamer TTV on Twitch, and Facebook Live. So, yes, we welcome all three of our platforms to tonight's live stream. Last week we had a great time doing a triple episode stream. It was tense because we went from 11:45 to 2 in the morning. I have work at 5:30, so it's going to be a very interesting time. Now, give me a moment. Give me a second. I just need to fix one thing. So, yes, welcome to everybody to these three platforms, which we are going to go live in just a second. It is 11:50 here in the Pacific Coast, Pacific time, and let's go ahead and let's get right into the drop. Andor episode four. This is going to be titled Aldani, 49 minutes. This is the longest episode so far. Out of options, Cassian is recruited for a dangerous mission to infiltrate an Imperial garrison. Once again, the vibe of this series so far has been very tense. It's something that's been different, and I'm very happy and very excited to be covering this as part of the TASG watch party. We're going to start from zero right here, right now, and we're counting up. Ready, starting episode in three, two, one, and here we go. Previously on Andor, Tim, who turns in Andor, gets what he gets, and I personally think that he deserved it. Tim deserved it. I just want to say the reason why we are live on Twitch is because one of our good friends, Joe, aka Zennial Entertainment, streamed for the first time in a very long time on Twitch. We left Twitch because of low viewership. Hopefully that bringing this back for this series specifically. We're gonna do the mega cast, as ESPN calls it, for us on including Twitch only for Andor. So, by the way, B2 EMO best droid by far. That being said, he would still rank number three. Top five. Top five droids. B2 EMO would rank either third or fourth. I would rank R2D2. R2D2 number one. I would rank R2 number one, Chopper number two, B2, BB8, BD1. And the Andor opening credits kind of looking like the, what do you call it? Looking like Stranger Things in a way. Mednog? If you're just joining us, we are 3 minutes, 27 seconds. The timer is on the lower right of where we are. Hmm. Damn. Ourselves? Oh, shit. Who are we that we were fighting? Ourselves? Fam, that sounds like Umbara arc to me. Dang. That's one way to get him. That is that's some steaks right there, man. Coruscant. Wow. Coruscant. Fam. We haven't seen this place in a long time. I think last time we saw, well, I mean, Obi-Wan Kenobi, but I'm interested here. I think this is going to be the Mon Mothma appearance. ISB. Callus sighting. Guys, some Ryloth action. I'm just happy Jensen's not joining us this week because he was like, "Oh, we're done with Ryloth." But that's Sham Sindula right there. Is that her Raffles Raffles? I try to not bring it up, but surprise. So if they got a Ryloth, okay, so okay, I'm just starting to freak out because Callus, Callus could be here. I don't know. Ooh, these data pads have been significantly more advanced than we've ever seen. There's just so many things that are just very, very different. Just look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. Glitchy. Uh, the iPhone that I use to record this is could be overheating, so it's like that's why it's like jumping around. But so far, a bit of a slow start. Again, 49 minutes. So, boom, I'm jumping. Jump here. I jump here. And I glitch out. I mean, I could feel the back of the device right now, and it's feeling pretty warm. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it glitches out and we'd have to do temporary audio only. I do have a reference feed though from the Twitch stream, and I could see it. It's like it's really jumping. I mean, audio delay is not that bad. I mean, if it's coming out of my mouth and you're hearing it, like that's pretty bad. I'll admit. But if it's delayed from the time that's on the YouTube, Twitch. We're streaming to 3 locations. First of all, I think all ships should have this. And that's what you call a service. Ooh. Honestly, if you're at the start of a team and a rebellion like this, you really need to be in not just in communication with each other, but you also have to be on the same page. You have to be willing to sacrifice. You just gotta be willing to sacrifice and all that stuff. I just realized I know who you are. This isn't a She-Hulk episode. This is Andor. Andor episode 4, week 2. She-Hulk might be moved to Thursday proper because work's been a little bit of needs some shifting around. But starting off with Andor, we had Legacy Lakers last night, and we have Andor tonight. So no, you're good. Don't worry about it. We'll be back with that. I'll let you all know sometime either tomorrow or the next day. But I'm leaning towards a Thursday, Thursday early afternoon, and then maybe we'll have a Hocus Pocus 2 stream. We'll see what happens if I'm down for it. Though I do have an open Thursday night for a Thursday night live stream. If you're just joining us, we're about 16 minutes, 14 seconds into the episode, streaming live to YouTube, TASGamer TTV, and Facebook Live. Just the background is just so gorgeous. Look at that. It's insane. Oop. Where is it? Oh, that's a jump scare right there, man. So you got seven in your little tiny band, little tiny army. Wow. I think we all need. I think we all need that. A nice hot towel, soothing, relaxing. Feels nice. Let me guess, they were enslaved. Oh, oh. Sheep are cannon. Imagine if we see Thrawn here though. But like they're like don't expect the cameos from Star Wars canon, but it's possible. 21 minutes, 32 seconds. Live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube live here. It's the mountains of Aldani. Jeez. The Saw Gerrera. Okay, this guy looks familiar. I think the bear? Is he from the bear? He's like the cousin or something. He just looks very familiar. Also, there goes Space Ponchos again. Gotta love him. Skeen, Taramin, Nemec. Plenty of characters. Sinta. Yep. I knew it. Looks familiar. He's the same guy. I don't want to say the name because I will butcher that. Maybe. Ebon Mas Bakrag, I think. Sorry if I messed that one up. This dude from last week, this guy's giving me major Callus vibes. Like heavily conflicted, really is starting to reconsider his decision joining this Imperial group. And also these buildings, these settings right here, man. Look at that. That's the Contemporary Hotel in Orlando. Actually, he's checking in the hotel. He came home. Space Italian. 26 26 minutes, 45 seconds on the clock. Episode 4, Andor, Season 1. hesitancy to include Clem in the group. And I think the others should too. Bingo. Chantrellin. Fam, that is Galactic Star Cruiser. Oh, damn, that door. Space revolving doors. Ooh. Oh, this is where they find the. Hold on. Is it the mask? Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that a piece of the wall from the Lothal Jedi Temple? The references in this one, man. Bail Organa. It's Bail. 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 Oh no, it's just a shop. In a very empty mall. It's probably a dead mall. And then this is the shot that we saw in the trailer. But you ain't getting your funding. Who we got? Is this Saw? Nope. Uh oh. Oh, Lieutenant Gorn. Imperial Engineer. That's convenient. Eerie silence. Dang. This sounds very, very parallelly with certain events that's been going on for the last few years. We got. Can you on that on the Twitch? Parker Woodley says, "Can you believe Ned cheated on Ariel with Alex?" Fam, I'm just as shocked as everybody. I am just as shocked as everybody. See, if you were to consider this in the eyes of the Forest Move of Andor, you go from like physical. They worked so hard on this based on the intel that they're given, which is very minimal. And then they made physical models of this before everything went. They built up the rebellion. But this is like truly, truly rough, raw beginnings. Ooh. And we're gonna see something like that in this show. Okay. This is the tech of the group. Tech and the Niku Vozo. Very convenient. They are so far apart from each other. They are relying on that echo inside that room to have that conversation. It's flying. It's a feeling. Is she force sensitive or something? Gut instinct? Jeez. 'Dang. 41 minutes, 39 seconds. Nearing the tail end of this episode right here. So she might be defecting. Let's see what happens. It's a lot to get caught up on. And that's it. Pretty slow episode. Dare I say filler? After a great way to end episode three, slow things down a little bit. Actually, a lot. But this is a great way to introduce. I'd say, like, if you go from, like, one part of the arc to another, you introduce other things. All right, let's go right into the tweets for this episode of Andor. I want to know what everybody else is thinking here. Andor episode 4 so far with multiple tweets, breakdown and Easter eggs. Episode 4 is another solid episode. I mean, the dialogue, yes, it's really good. Really good with the dialogue. Derek, I like. I'm not gonna say it Sorkin like. That's all I could compare it to. But it's like very real. Whoever said there aren't any Easter eggs and references in Andor is smoking something because there's like 5 out of the gate. People are only getting into it right now. Time for Andor. Aldani. So they're Luthen takes Cassian to Aldani, and that's where his group, this formation of this rebel cell right here, um, starts. And Luthen goes down to Coruscant to meet with Mon Mothma on, hey, we need funding, we need support, give us the moolah. But the Empire's catching on. Slowly but surely, they most likely will catch on to what she's doing. And so this becomes an issue now because with what they have, they are, dare I say, said, I'm thinking 7 Nation Army, but they're a 7-person army. So that's going to be a bit of an organizational mess. And if there are any casualties, then they're screwed. They're already short on supplies as it is. You in the episode, and I'll stop. Actually, for minus 5 seconds, there aren't any post credit scenes. Already short a couple comm links. That spells for disaster. You can't add any more because then you had enough for 7 people, 2 extras. You got the staffing issues, you got the supply issues. They need money. So if they're trying to infiltrate this imperial compound, this imperial facility, they're not going to win. In fact, get ready to receive that L because there's no way that you'll win it with that. Episode 4 of Andor was amazing. I loved it, every second of it. It was slow in my opinion, but it's a build-up. This is where the team forms. I'd say episode 5 is where the magic will happen, where the action will be. And I really liked the fact that Luthen was disguising himself a bit as a shop owner of these artifacts, a bit of a Doc Ondar in his own way. And he has all these artifacts, which I think one of those artifacts has to be from the wall in the Lothal Jedi Temple. But considering the timeline of things, it is entirely possible. But we'll see what happens. Episode 4 is significantly better than any of the first 3. Feels more competent and solid when in comparison to the total disaster that was Kenobi. It wasn't a total disaster. Hasn't become incredible by any means yet, but I'm really looking forward to episode 5. Kenobi was good. All right, Kenobi was good. I'm not gonna try and use my efforts to to convince people. If you're stuck with your own opinion, that's your own opinion, and I respect that. But it was good. Incredible? No. Good? Yes. But yeah, the dialogue was just the biggest highlight of this one. You get openly reprimanded. The ISB officer who thinks, "Hey, I think I have a lead, but he's not giving me the information that I need, and it could lead us to to the people." And it's like mind your own business type thing. Mon Mothma, though, the dinner that she has, um, involving two other senators, who have openly undone the progress that she has made, is invited to this dinner party, and all of a sudden she's offended because shut down those trading routes and the hyperspace lanes, and it's like that sounds oddly familiar. I think it's the trade war with China. That's what it mirrors, at least from to my understanding and to my interpretation of this. It sounds just like that. Other things to think about going into the next one. Will I mean, this is starting to look like that spy thriller right now. Again, this is just the formation of the team. Fuck, what is his name? Cassian's nickname. Um, Hopefully, won't get him in trouble, but um, knowing that if he can kill those two Imperial security officers. Yeah, look at this. Episode 4 of Andor feels so layered. If I didn't know it, I think I was watching episode 4 of 120. And it's there's so many layers and so many different parts. It's just a vastly different Star Wars or show that Star Wars has put on, and it's quite amazing in my opinion. Anyways, guys, we're gonna wrap things up right here. I'm gonna give the episode 7.5 out of 10. This will be the lowest for now. It could be recategorized at any time during the season. Depending, though, I will say I will adjust this week's score depending on how episode 5 will do. I'll try to remember that because I'm covering 3 series for the next 2 more weeks. We got She-Hulk on Thursday, which we might do on a Wednesday, but hopefully on a Thursday. Special thanks to people who are joining us on all 3 platforms, on Facebook Live, on YouTube. We got Rockin' Kicks, and Boy Corduroy and Parker Woodley on Twitch. Not many commenters on the Facebook Live, but hey, we do three of these a week. I'm bound to bore somebody. Um, and again, we had plenty of silence on this one. Like, it's hard to discuss something when there's the dialogue you really have to zone in and hone in on. It's just one of those things. And so I'm very impressed with the way that this series is so far. I'm very happy with what direction it's going. And, if you have a down episode, there's nowhere else to go but up. Hopefully with a guest this time around. We had to go solo this week, but we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, I'm Mark Canape. Thank you all for joining us here this week for Andor episode 4. We'll be back on TBD on the next episode. We'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, I'm Mark Canape. Thanks for watching TASG Watch Party on the TASG Vlogs and More YouTube channel, and on TAS Gamer TTV on Twitch, which we will continue to do our Twitch live streams, or Twitch simulcasts rather, alongside with Facebook Live. Have a good night, and we'll see you all.